My name is Pam Schmalfelt, and I'm a certified instructor here at LoveWay, and I teach the Advanced Horsemanship Program. LoveWay's Advanced Horsemanship Program was developed in response to concern from parents and local school teachers as to what comes next. How are these kids going to get the skills that they need, the life skills, the employability skills, to help them in their future? The horse is a critical component to the Advanced Horsemanship Program. From the time they come out and they get their horse out of their stall, they're having to think about spatial awareness, safety. They're having to think about the communication that goes on between them and their volunteers. And they're also taking instruction from the instructor, and they're having to remember multi-step instructions most of the time. Once we get out into the arena, they are in a direct leadership role with their horse. And again, the concern is they have to think about safety and distancing between them and the horse in front of them. If I give them, for an example, if I tell them to lead their horse over to a barrel and stop and back 3 steps, that's great and simple. But first they have to look around and see, wait, maybe there's a horse in front of me. Do I wait before I tell my horse to go? Do I have room to go around? So you have a lot of even just critical thinking skills, multitasking, communication with their volunteers if they need to ask for help, self-advocacy. So there's a lot that goes into it, and that's before we even teach the employability skill itself. All of this is happening organically when you put the students in a leadership role with their horse. Since the start of the session for this class specifically, we've seen growth in so many different areas. I think one of the biggest areas is communication. We have one student who didn't communicate at all in her classroom for, I think, the first 3 years she was there. And after beginning taking classes at LoveWay, she began speaking in class. She began speaking here. She began greeting us when she walked in the door, the instructors, the volunteers. And that communication piece is incredibly important. They're not going to be able to be employed without communication skills, whether that's verbal or nonverbal. It's going to follow them for the rest of their lives. In order to advocate for themselves, they need to have the ability to communicate their needs.
I love LoveWay, and his name is Junior. And I say walk on, and I say whoa.